Hey guys! Sorry for the really terrible audio in this clip. I forgot to turn my fan off since I was doing a voiceover. I just wasn't thinking. Okay, sorry. Love you guys. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see here, we are doing another Halloween makeup tutorial today. This is just like a melted ice cream girl. I'm not really sure what to call this. Yeah, this was super fun. Actually a little difficult, but I feel like it's one of those makeup looks that doesn't completely come together until the end. So don't get frustrated, don't give up, just push through and it will look amazing at the end. I am going to be doing another voiceover for this just because I feel like it's the easiest way for me to make sure you completely understand how to complete this tutorial. And yeah, before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. Now we can get on into the tutorial. Hey guys, what's up? So I am going to be starting off with a bare face for this tutorial. The first thing I'm going to do is take my ice cream cone that I'll be later placing on my head. I'm just going to trace around where I want it. That way I don't have to worry about filling that part in with paint or anything like that. Just keep it bare so it's easy to stick to later on. Next thing I'm going to be doing is drawing out the drips. So this is just a freehand thing. You can go back, you can erase them, you can change them. Later on you'll see that I changed the length of them, I erased some of them. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. Just draw them out and keep on moving. And then I'm moving on to the coloring part of the drips. I'm just using a NYX cream color. They're super affordable. I will let you know that these stick to your skin extremely well. I would still set them with a powder, but your skin will probably be stained pink for a couple of days. So I didn't like how dark the cream color was, so I mixed a little bit of my white foundation to kind of make it a little bit lighter, and that is what I'm doing right here, just kind of refilling it in, outlining it again, changing some of the drips. And then I used the blue color from my Flash palette to fill in this side. This side is a little bit shorter, so I wasn't worried about it being a little bit stickier because I can always set it with powder, and it actually worked out pretty well, and this didn't stain my face like the pink did. And then I'm just going to clean up around the edges of the drips just to make sure they look how I want them to. I do end up changing them again a little bit later. So next I'm taking a pink shadow and setting the pink side of my face. If you're going to be wearing this on Halloween, you want to make sure that it's not going to budge throughout the night. So setting it with a pink shadow is just going to ensure that it stays put. And then I'm taking the blue shade from the Life's Drag palette and doing the same thing on the blue side, just setting it, making sure it doesn't budge. Using the Flash palette, you need to set it a little bit better because that paint is a little bit more tacky. And then I'm going back with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and just adding some highlights around the drips. Adding highlights is just going to make it look a little bit more real and give it more dimension. And then to give it more dimension, I'm taking a light brown eyeshadow and I'm just going to blend this out on the outside edges of the drips. and I'm just using a small pencil brush. I am making it a little bit darker at first and then I'll blend it out later. and doing the same thing on the blue side. Then I'm taking the cream color from NYX again, and I'm just outlining the edges of the drips with the pink, once again just to give it a little bit more dimension, make it look a little bit more lifelike. Then I'm taking the deep blue shade from the Life's a Drag palette and doing the same thing on the blue side. I didn't have a deep blue paint, so I just improvised and used a deeper blue shadow, and it works just as well. Then moving on to my eyebrows, on the blue side, I'm just taking some of the NYX cream color in pink and adding this into my eyebrows. I would probably recommend using a shadow instead, but if you want a super vibrant eyebrow, this is the way to go. It just made my eyebrows very pink. And then I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and going over my other eyebrow because I will be applying sprinkles to this eyebrow. And I am just taking a little bit of lash glue and trying to stick sprinkles onto my eyebrows. It was very difficult, but I pushed through and it ended up looking really cool, so just be patient with this part. And then I'm just taking my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, my favorite everyday foundation, and applying this everywhere where I don't have the drips, just to even out my skin tone. And then I am applying concealer as normal as well on the blue side. And then just setting my face with a powder. And then for my eyeshadow, I did keep it pretty simple. Sorry this part is kind of out of focus. I'm not sure what happened, but I just mixed the pink and purple shade from the Life's a Drag palette, blended it into my crease, and then I applied the deeper blue shade, which I ended up not really liking the way it looked, so I ended up covering it up. But this part, you can just be super creative. You can do whatever you want. I ended up packing some of the purple shade on top of it. I wanted to keep just like a pinky blue vibe to the look, so I am just blending out some pink, and then I added the shimmer shade from the Life's a Drag palette on my lid, and then I did the same for the other lid. Since it was already covered in paint, I didn't have to do too much. I just took a definer brush and added a little bit of the pink and purple to my crease to define it a little bit more. And then I just added a little bit of blush. I didn't contour or anything, just because I wanted the focus to be on the ice cream drips. Moving on to lashes, I am using the House of Lashes Noir Fairy Lights. And then I'm taking a ColourPop lip liner and lining my waterline with it. It actually turned out really pretty and I like the way it looked. I'll have everything linked down below. And then I just took the pink and purple mixture shadow and applied that to the lower lash line. Added some NARS Climax mascara, my favorite mascara at the moment. Then for lips, I took that same pink liner from ColourPop and just lined my lips with it. And then I tried to add a pink glitter flip lip from Ciate, and it didn't work out, so I just went over top of it with a ColourPop matte liquid lipstick in Dilly Dally, and then a little bit of a lighter pink gloss. And then moving on to what I feel like really put the look together, I just put a little bit of lash glue in random spots on my face, on the drips, and added some sprinkles. Next, we are applying the ice cream cone for the final portion of this look, and I just put some eyelash glue around the edge and stuck it to my forehead. Super simple, super easy. And that is it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to tag me if you recreate it. Give this video a thumbs up if you love it. Make sure to subscribe and hit the post notification down below. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.